Alright, welcome to my design of the waiting room. My name is Luc de Winter and I'll be showing you how I designed the waiting room. This is including a little map I made before. I'm gonna go to the mock-up now. It looks a little bit like this. Where the little guy is standing is the entrance, he will enter there. And the first thing I designed is the check-in station, and I designed it so that it met the sitting grip reach for the 5th percentile, so that for the smallest 5th percentile, so that people in a wheelchair can easily access it and use it. If I made it bigger, then those people wouldn't be able to use it, which would, not work properly. I checked the room and it was 10 by 10. On each side I placed 16 chairs, including a room for wheelchair people, so that they're close to the medical facilities, which are about here, I reckoned. There's 16 chairs right there. To make the chairs I used the anthropometric dimensions, buttock polyteal height and polyteal length, and also the shoulder breadth. To use the buttock polyteal height, I used the average, so that the average person can sit down, so it wouldn't be too small for the big people and wouldn't be too big for the small people, if that makes sense. Also for the polyteal height, it's about the same. I designed it so that it would be used for the average people, so that as well it wouldn't be too big for the small people and wouldn't be too small for the big people. I really wanted to make sure that the chairs would be broad enough so that people wouldn't have to touch each other or sit against each other, because that could be really annoying in a waiting room. And that's why I compared the hip breadth and the shoulder breadth to each other to check which one is the biggest. So I took the hip breadth from the biggest, the extremes, the 95th percentile of the woman, and I took the 95th percentile extremes of the shoulder breadth of the men, and I compared them to each other, and I found out that the shoulder breadth is actually the biggest. So that's the value I used to design the chairs. So that's why I made 16 chairs, to leave a little bit of space next to the waiting room, to make sure that the wheelchair people have enough space to fit out. Then in the middle, I was planning on leaving it empty at first, but when I saw that it was 10 by 10, I decided to still put in 20 chairs to fill up a little bit, so there's enough space to walk around still, there's enough space to take your wheelchair around still, and yeah, I reckon this is a really good design to use. Here's another the little map. So we got the wheelchair place, we got 16 chairs here, we got 16 chairs there, and then 20 chairs in the middle. And that's my design. Thank you very much for watching.